Hello and Ashe. This is a video response to Pyperh in her spiritual vent, spiritual life vent. And I wanted to start with, I watched your videos, I liked some of them, I even watched your series of a year in a day book that you did until it stopped. And this is my response to what you said, because I think that many witches, I have a response for that specifically because I think many witches are experiencing what you are experiencing, that emptiness, that void, that needing of a daily altar time, things like that. And I used to feel the same. Now things are different for me, and please don't take this as criticism. This is not criticism per se, but and people are not going to like what I have to say about this, but you know, this is the flavor of my channel now, I fear. So okay, let's go on with it. You and all those eclectic witches out there, all those, we all need a teacher. We all need a teacher that was basically raised into a magical tradition to, at least in the beginning, show us what is important and what is not so important in our practice. So we need to learn how to focus stuff, okay? Nowadays, I could tell you that there is no difference between my mundane life to my magical life. I most of the time I have just my life. And there is magic in the spices in which I add for my cooking, and there is magic in the herbs in which I collect from nature according to the season, okay? And there is magic of in many things that I do, and not necessarily an excitement, not necessarily the fun all the time, but one of the things that I have every day is my daily observances to the gods and the spirits that I walk with. Now, we are all very blessed, Pyperh. You are a very blessed woman. You are exceptionally beautiful. You are married with the love of your life. You have a scientific, high-earning job, and you have school. Even in your age, you still have more training, more learning to do in order to grow and get where you need to get. You have many things to be thankful for. Oh, and of course you have your health. You know, it's a big list, and many people don't have that. Many people are solely missing one or more of the items of the above list. And all the things that you have, you do not own them. Those are things that were given to you by the spirits, and by doing the priestly work of giving them thanks on a daily life, it is part of being a witch, doing this sort of priestly work, okay? You know, you have all those blessings that I mentioned, and you also have magic, and you also, I suppose, have divinations, okay? The skill of doing divination, if you are not a psychic per se. All those gifts are not yours. They have been given to you by the gods and goddesses, by the spirits of nature, and those gifts start to become empty if one is not appreciative of them. So I recommend very much that you will find the time of day to sit by your altar and light the incense, or light a candle, or I don't know, make something to give to your god and goddesses. And every day in my weekly schedule, starting from Monday, from Eshu, through the spirits of the earth, spirits of fire, you know, spirits of magic, spirits of water, I say thank you to all of those on a weekly basis, and if there are spirits that I'm more close to, I give my thanks twice a week or more, okay? Give daily observances, have your altar time. Okay, this could be something that you do in 2 minutes by just lighting incense, saying thank you and moving on with your day. This could be like you lighting incense, sitting down, giving it a few minutes of meditation and moving on with your day. It's all according to the time you have. Now, even when I was in Prague, I had my makeshift altar and I gave my incense and I gave my observances to the spirits, apologizing that I could not give more or have more energy for this, okay? But I still gave my observances 11 days in a row, okay? I didn't miss one single observance. Okay, so find your daily practice. If you are worshipping Hecate, for instance, give her some incense on it on a Tuesday, okay, or on a Saturday, or both. She's the mistress of all magic. She gives you magic. Say thank you that you have magic, okay? Because the spell is a finite thing. You make your mojo bag, you make your oil, you're finished with that. There is no more to do with that. But accessing through the spirit of magic is a constant thing, okay? Now, not doing anything, well, in this postmodern age and the fact that you read a lot of books, one book's content is not more important than other books' content. You have to decide what is important to you, okay? So when you make your schedule, you have to decide what is more important that you would do and what is more, and important doesn't mean necessarily fun or exciting. For instance, you know, in Israel we have a mandrake season, and if I don't pick up my roots in the right time, I'm going to lose that. So I might not feeling right now being in the mood of digging in the earth, but if I don't have my mandrake, my mandragora of Sinamis for the rest of the year, okay? So it's very much important that you will find what is important and go on with it. Don't let time victimize you, okay? The seasons are changing. Some herbs that are available now will not be available later. And I seriously recommend that you will watch my Danger of Cunningham's book video, okay? Because I think that he had a hand in creating this materialistic shopper society of witches that makes you feel all special, you know, because you went and bought some dried herb beforehand, okay? Well, what makes the entire thing more magical is you either gathering that herb from nature and giving it offerings, or you growing the herb yourself, or using a proper replacement if need be, okay? So, and by the way, when you grow something, or when you do something from the very start, there is a lot of excitement to see it grow, to see it change. There is a lot of fun that, you know, something that takes a while to really feel and embrace that sort of fun. Okay, so this is a lasting fun, preparing the best materials for your magic, than just casting spells all the time and then you losing your focus and energy. Okay, about the books. Again, because we are in a postmodern age and this is a bookish age, and you live in the US and it's very easy for you to get books. Unlike me in Israel, I pay double of every book you bought. I pay double for, okay? Books are very expensive here, and we don't really have English books. I have to order them from the US, so I have to pay that and shipping, and I don't have the dollar bin that allows me to build an extensive library, okay? So each book I get, it's in the reading pile, and I don't treat myself to a new book until I finish the first one, okay? So this might be some of your solution, you know, deciding that you are not touching any other book until you finish the book that you are in, because you talked about this like in previous videos, that you have a problem to start and finish a book. And also books, witches don't like to give recipes, okay? Many of the books have traps in them, incorrect materials, or unexplained materials. Okay, people don't understand that there are materials that are superior to other materials, and there is a reason in the way that you pick them, and there is a reason to which material you choose, and how this in an alchemical state turns into the proper condition formula or whatever. And those things are many times are not hidden from books, are not in books, and Cunningham is not a good source book for that. Any of his books. I'm sorry. I love him very much, but he has his faults. Okay, and also in modern books, you know, it started to change somewhat, but if we're talking about books that started to circulate between the 70s to the beginning of the 2000s, you will notice that there is a lot of material that is being regurgitated. It's the same stuff in a different cloth. It's the same near-wiki thing that Raymond Buckland and Scott Cunningham started together, or it's either something that is written to the weekend audience and try to correspond to the weekend audience. Okay, if you really want to read something different and something more challenging, start reading academic books that is written about witchcraft, like the Witchcraft and Magic in Europe series that was edited by Angelou and has like the best articles of the best writers about the history of magic, you know, magic and witchcraft in ancient Greece, magic and witchcraft in the Middle Ages or the 18th century. You know, most of the stuff there you can do today. Most of the stuff there is the source of what those Wiccans train down for you. Okay, so this is one of my suggestions. Go read the history of the past. Okay, and on the other hand, also go and read what traditional practitioners has written. Okay, there are many hoodooists out there that grew with hoodoo in their family. There are many Italian witches out there that went and did the same. There are many people out there that grew into witchcraft, and they have the daily practice. Okay, find yourself a teacher, either an official or not an official one, and I promise you it would change the way you see things, and will give you sources of endless excitement. I hope my opinion helped, and I'm sorry if my criticism insulted anyone. Goodbye and